Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this video. It's me again, Teacher Kent. And today we are going to answer this one. Page 61 of your science book. So please get your science book. You pause the video, get your science book, and let's answer together your homework. Okay? Pause the video now, and then we'll answer together your homework. Did you get your book? Good. Let's answer together. Okay, not this one. I'm sorry. Let's stop share. I think I will open another one so that everybody can see and can find the correct answer. Okay. Let me just share. There you go. This one, page 61. Let's answer together because when I did this, when I checked your homework, many have wrong answer. So I'm thinking it may be hard. So I want that all of us will have good score on your homework. So I will tell you the answers. We will answer together today, okay? To those of you that did not send the homework, please tell me. Please tell Teacher Ken if you did not send the homework, okay? Are you ready? Let's start. Use pencil and eraser so you can erase. Number one, changes in state of matter is a blank change. Now, when you change matter, it's a different kind of change. There are only two changes, remember? Physical and chemical. So what is a change in matter? Is it physical or is it chemical? In order for us to answer, remember what will happen if we put ice on a hot plate? What will happen to the ice? It will melt and become water. So what kind of change is that? Physical, chemical? It is a physical change. So the answer to number one is physical change. There you go. That's number one. And so that you don't forget, you find the physical here and you erase that one so that you don't answer that again. Let's go to number two. Boiling of water forms blank, which is an invisible and colorless blank. If you boil water, what does it form, class? It forms water vapor. And what is another word for water vapor? Steam. Okay, it forms steam. So you write that there. Yes, water vapor forms steams. Okay, how do you spell steams? Or steam, S-T-A-M. Next, steam or water vapor is an invincible and colorless blank. Oh, what is that? Colorless what? In order to answer that, I will ask you, what is water vapor or what is steam? Is it solid, liquid, or is it gas? What do you think it is? It's a gas. That's right. So the answer here is gas. That's your answer to number two. Steam. Boiling of water forms steams, which is an invisible and colorless gas. So you erase this one here. You erase the gas and the invisible one. Invisible. No, steam. I'm sorry. Steam. There you go. Okay, easy. That's 1 and 2. We only need 10 more. Are you ready? Let's start, okay? Number 3, water vapor in the air blank into water droplets when it is cooled by cold objects like a glass of ice water. Now, in order to answer this, do you know how rain is formed, class? I think you don't, or if you do, it is formed by a process called condensation, or it condenses. Basically, it transforms gas into water droplets. Water vapor, which is a gas, blank into water droplets. So what is the process? What did I say? Condensation or condenses. Okay, water vapor in the air condenses. Okay, how do you spell condenses? Well, it's there in your choices. So how do you spell it? C-O-N-D-E-N-S-E-S. Condenses. Okay, that's number 3. Many of you get confused this part. It's okay, I understand. I will help you. Let's answer together. Okay. Number 4, blank is the change in state of matter from the gaseous state into the solid state without passing through the liquid state. This one, the answer to this one starts with letter D. Which one of the choices has letter D? Only one. That is right. The answer to this one is deposition. Deposition is when the states of matter from gas will become solid directly, even if that does not pass the liquid stage. It will, from gas, direct to solid. That is called deposition. How do you spell deposition? D-E-P-O-S-I-T-I-O-N. Deposition. That's number 3. Don't forget to mark it here so that you will not be wrong or you will not make another same answer. Number 5. The process of dry ice changing into its gaseous state is called, when ice becomes smoke or when ice becomes water vapor, it's called sublimation. Okay, it's called sublimation. S-U-B-L-I-M-A-T-I-O-N. Sublimation. That is the answer. Okay, don't worry, it's very easy. Number 6, freezing of water into ice is a blank change because we can get the water back by heating the ice. So the answer is very easy. From ice, it will become water again. That process means that it is reversible. Reversible. Again, follow teacher Ken. Reversible, meaning you can change it again and again. If you get ice, put it outside, it becomes water. If you put water in the freezer, it becomes ice. It's reversible. You can do it again and again and again and again. So how do you spell reversible? It's R-E-V-E-R-S-I-B-L-E. Or it's in your choices. So you just find reversible in your choices. Don't forget to mark reversible and sublimation off. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 choices. No, 7 choices left. Very easy. You can answer the other ones with the 7 choices. Let's go to number 7. Salt can dissolve in water to form a salt. Class, what do you, when salt will dissolve in water, it will form into a salt solution. Okay, it will form into a salt solution. How do you spell solution? It's S-O-L-U-T-I-O-N. Okay, salt can dissolve into water to form a salt solution. Very good. And don't forget to erase. Don't forget to erase the solution in the choices. There you go. There you go. That's a good job. Number 8. Blank of water from a salt solution can separate the salt from water. How do you separate salt from water? It's in your book. Actually, all the choices are in your book. You just need to read it. The answer is evaporation. How do you spell evaporation? E-V-A-P-O-R-A-T-I-O-N. Evaporation. It's when the water evaporates, class. Means that it becomes gas. The one thing that will be left is the, what do we call this? The salt when it is formed. Number 9. Chalk powder is blank in water. Chalk powder is blank in water. Okay, chalk powder is blank in water. What is the answer? Chalk powder is what? Insoluble. Okay, chalk powder is insoluble. Insoluble means it will not dissolve in water. Insoluble. Chalk water will not dissolve in water. Insoluble. That's number 9. Number 10. Blank of paper into pieces is a irreversible physical change. What kind of physical change is this? It's irreversible, meaning you cannot make it new again. It's not like ice that can turn into water and water turn into ice. So what will you do with paper? You tear paper, or tearing of paper into pieces is an irreversible physical change. Don't forget to erase the choices, okay? Where's irreversible? Tearing. Tearing is there, and insoluble. How many choices left? We got 4 choices. Let's pick which of the 2 is correct, okay? Number 11. Cooking of an egg is a blank change. When you cook an egg, class, remember there are only 2 types of change, physical and chemical. When you cook an egg, you change the substance inside the egg. Anytime you add fire to something or to change temperature, it's a chemical change. So, how do you spell change? Chemical change. C-H-M-I-C-A-L. Chemical change. That is right. So you erase chemical here in the chemical change. And finally, number 12. Rusting of iron is a blank change because rust cannot be changed back to iron. Did you notice that it has the same question as it did on another number, or the same type of question? Let's go to number 6. Freezing of water into ice is blank change because we can get the water back. The answer is reversible. It's because we can change water into ice and ice into water. What is the opposite of that? It is irreversible. Okay, how do you spell irreversible? It's I-R-R-E-V-E-R-S-I-B-L-E. Rusting of iron is an irreversible change because rust cannot be changed back to iron. And that's it. That's your answers, class. Those are your answers for the homework. I commented on some that there are a lot of wrong answers, but I noticed many of you got it wrong. There are those that got perfect. They are very good. To those of you who got 13 over 13, that's very good. Good job. For those of you who did not, don't worry. You will now get 13 over 13 because of this one. Those are your answers. Number 1, physical. Number 2, steam and gas. Number 3, condenses. Number 4, deposition. Number 5, sublimation. Number 6, reversible. Number 7, solution. Number 8, evaporation. Number 9, insoluble. 10, tearing. 11, chemical. And 12, irreversible. And that is it for today. I hope you learned something new and you made your homework easier. Goodbye, class. See you next time.